I got PhD from Calcutta University after finishing my post-graduation. And apart from this, a dissertation has been published by Monisha, Kalir Matra Vivekananda, a Marxian approach. When I was a student, I was longing to be a filmmaker, and my father didn't approve it. But I became the filmmaker on myself and making 135 documentary films of different ministries of central government. And I made several telefilms out of that. Chandravati Katha, or Tale of a Tale, it was commissioned by Doordarshan Calcutta. My two Bengali feature films, one is In Exile or Prohor Sheshe, and the other is Unadorned Woman or Onam Nyongona. These two films were not meant for commercial venture. My attitude was to evoke the people in the idealism of communism. And I was a partisan at that time. But during 2003, there were some differences of opinion with my party leadership and the party manifestations. Due to some political reason, I didn't renew my party membership. And now, at the fag end of my career, I have started to write a novel, and my first epic trilogy, Kalantore Jodubangshu or Yadubangshu, a deserted dynasty of other days, will be published very soon. The treatment of the novel is rather magical realism and stream of consciousness. In one point of time, I thought many things I couldn't include in my feature film. So, writing novel and the narrative pattern of novel may be ideal to tell about the development of communist movement in West Bengal and Bangladesh also. So, Kalantare Jodubangshu is the first endeavor of my novel writing apart from filmmaking.
I'm glad that a website on my student SWAPAN Saha is being inaugurated. I have known SWAPAN for long. His father, the late Brojendra Lal Saha, was a professor at Bangladeshi College, professor of Bengali, and I was a student of his. I still remember that he taught us Pather Panchali, the famous novel of Bibhuti Bhushan Bandyopadhyay, and taught us excellently. Actually, I appreciated many finer points of the novel from his teaching. So I still remember his kindness, his affection for us. He was an excellent teacher by any standard. Chopin was almost my student. He couldn't be because he was younger in age at that time. But I have known Chopin from a long association, and I have known and appreciated his other talent of making films. He created Onamni Angana, he created Pather Sheshe, and all kinds of feature films, 3 feature films. And I understand he has also, directed about 135 documentary films. But what kind of distinguishes his documentary films from those of others is the literary quality of them. He has always been associated with the field of literature because he was also a student of literature. Is that I think that is true, that he was a student of literature, and so all his documentary films, even his feature films, banked heavily on literature. So I'm sure the people who will view his website, watch his website, will find glimpses of his feature films as well as his documentary films from his website. I welcome this new addition to the world of culture, particularly the culture of Bengal. I still remember I have a very fond memory of my teacher of Bengali, Brojendra Lal Saha, who taught at Bangladeshi College, and I was a student in the honors class of Bengali in that college. And Chopin's film is Prohor Sheshe, and Anamni Angona, and he has actually produced and directed 3 feature films. And Swapon himself has been a professor at the Bangabashi College. I know that his students appreciated his teaching quite a lot.